Hi, who's here? Introduce yourself. Hi, Ankita. Hi, Sakshi. Hi, Dr. Nidhi, Ekta, Vrinda, RJ. Hi, everyone. Hi, Astika. How are you doing? Hi, Shri. Hi, Shrikant. So, I have couple of people with me. So uh, let's start. So, we are here to discuss how labor laws or are labor laws important for HRs. So if anyone could, think of an answer or has an answer for this, anyone, you can raise your hand and we can have a interaction. Hi, I have one person on YouTube as well. Hi, anyone who wants to speak up? Okay, RJ, you can speak now. Hello. Okay. So, generally, the mindset for HR professional is that we just have to, manage certain people and their hikes, or maybe to an extent that we just have to organize the company structure, and not more than that. But there lies a amazing opportunity where the HRs can move from being just an HR and get their seat at the table. By seat at the table, I mean that you can get to be the business leader. You can get to be, how you can exactly lead the company, not just your HR team, but the company. How can you become a director, or maybe how you can be the key personals, you know key managerial persons, KMPs. So how you can do that is one of the interesting or the upcoming ways is learning the labor laws, and or maybe sexual harassment laws, or get, getting a knack of law, so that you can help out your company, help your directors to minimize their losses, minimize their penalties, and guide them with policy making as well. So I guess back in uh, maybe in 2015 or something, HRs were just involved in basic activities, and they didn't realize their potential, or maybe you can say that they didn't have that wide opportunity available. But since the time Vishakha guidelines, that are prevention of sexual harassment at workplace, have come into place, or if widely known, the hashtag Me Too movement has come into play, we have seen that HRs are widely demanded to know the POSH Act, which is Prevention of Sexual Harassment Act, where they have to implement various trainings, I would say, and then various policies for the company, and maintaining those checks and balances, because the Me Too movement had brought in a really strong, what do we say, really strong commitment or a revolution kind of thing, to have a very comfortable and healthy work environment. And HRs have been instrumental in this, and HRs are expected to be instrumental in this. And if the HRs are really handy with the laws, these kinds of laws, they can really help their directors, and uh, be in the lead and be the directors of the company themselves someday. So I had a question yesterday in when the live was announced, that are these laws really important for HRs? So I would say that if you want to grow yourself, right, then you have to upskill every day. All right. So guys, I am live on YouTube and Telegram as well at the same time, so I might have different eye contact, so just bear with me for that. So uh, if you want to grow yourself, if you want to get new opportunities, you have to upskill yourself, right? With the same skill sets, you can perform your work really well. In the position that you are in, you can excel very well. But if you want to and excel, and then you can get the promotions to the levels that are already defined, right? So let's say you can from an associate you can become a senior associate, then a VP, or maybe senior manager, however your organization structure works. But then again, if you want to break this shackles of the same structure and want to grow to a level of becoming a CHRO, chief human resource person, or chief people's officer, or you want to get into the key managerial person positions, get your seat at the table for directors meeting, and become director of one of the companies and lead that company from the front, then you have to majorly have to upskill yourself. And we have cracked one. Just a second, I have a network issue, so I'll just switch my network. Give me a second. Do I have same issue with YouTube? All right. So I'm live again. So yeah, so if you want to majorly go and break this shackle of the same organizational chart and be a new change, a revolution in your company, and you want to lead the company from the front, you have to upskill yourself. And we have we have a solution for you. All right. And we suggest that if you actually want to upskill yourself, like not upskill, if you want to grow in your career, break this same organizational structure and be the director of a company, be the key managerial person of the company, you need to start learning the laws. You need to start learning labor laws. You need to start learning the prevention of sexual harassment laws, because these laws have been instrumental in the past to develop the HR activities and HR as the whole department. So when Posh Act was introduced, there was a great revolution that came in, which demanded that HRs need to take the control of the company and create a work environment that is healthy and safe for everyone, right? So maybe that act just talks about healthy and safe environment for women, but as a whole, it demanded the HRs to come in and present or lead the team in a way that the company has a very safe and a very positive culture in the company. So this is how the HRs were you know called in, and the revolution had come in. In the similar way, in today's time, we are having changes in the labor laws, right? And I am sure if you are a working professional, you might be facing or you might have been questioned on these labor laws, or maybe your legal team have been questioned in the labor laws, and they have come back with you with various questionnaires to help them out, that how your labor has been working, and or how your employee has been working, and how they can safeguard themselves. So uh, now the new labor laws that are coming in, they are bringing in a new revolution. our government at this point of time is very focused at bringing in these labor laws, and bringing in change. So they have also given it a name for Satyamev Jayate to Shramev Jayate. So they have made a motto out of it, and they are bringing in four new labor codes, and which kind of gives a freedom from the web of the legislations. So what the aim of the legislator here is that they want to bring in these four labor codes, which will standardize the labor proceedings and everything, like how the labor is dealt, how the employees dealt, how they are redressed, how the culture should be in a company, how they have to be regulated. So all of this is the new changes that the legislature is bringing in, right? From which they want to ensure the right to minimum wages for everyone, and the social security for everyone. These are the major two agendas of these four codes to be bought in. And also they want to make the dispute redressal program to be more more employee friendly or labor friendly, and have a set guideline for them. So if you want to lead your company, if you want to move to the levels of the directors, or you want to move to the levels of chief people officer, or I would say as a cumulative, if you want to be the part of key managerial persons, you have to take control of your life right now. Start reading labor laws, start understanding labor laws. So for that you need little guidance on that, how this labor laws can be read in a way that does not confuse you, because legal jargons are not a simple thing to be understood in one read, right? And for that, and implementation is another headache, because you have labor law codes, and then you have different rules, and maybe we might see various laws coming in from states as well. So you have to synchronize all of these, and you have to interpret in a way that it's not confusing for yourself. And this is what you have to learn at this point of time, if you want to grow in your career, if you want to break the shackle of the same organizational chart, and excel uh, as maybe the lead person of the company. So how can you do that? How can you learn of all of this? Ramanuj Mukherjee and Abhyuday Agarwal, who are CEO and COO of LawSikho respectively, are coming live tomorrow for 2 days, and it's a free boot camp which they are bringing in, where they will teach you how you can read these labor laws without confusion, how you can use these labor laws to build your career, and up game yourself. So by up game I mean that they can give you the direct road that you have to take, or a checklist that you have to fulfill in order to achieve the goal of becoming a key managerial person, or a maybe the director of a company, and lead the company from the front. So I would say that if you want to learn all of these skills with amazing free giveaways that they would be giving it to you, uh, which if I may disclose a little bit, includes privacy policies, how you can make privacy policy, and what are the sample privacy policies that you can follow. This is very very interesting free giveaway that I could point out. So I'm just leaking little information for you. It's a free boot camp starting tomorrow from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. You just have to invest 6 hours of yourself with us at LawSikho. And Ramanuj Mukherjee and Abhyuday Agarwal, who, by the way, are great mentors and great teachers, who have, I guess, helped thousands and thousands of law students and HRs even. They have, uh, mentored a lot of people, a lot of students, and they are doing it for free for tomorrow, like starting tomorrow 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and it's a 2-day free boot camp and online. You can register with us and be there and learn all of these skills and get the free giveaways. So I have uh, question here. Aniket Pol is asking which sections are important to work as an HR. So, Aniket, it does not depend that it does depend on what kind of situation are you in, what kind of organization are you working in. If you are working in an organization which includes mostly employees that are in the mechanics part of the thing, who are doing the hard labor day in day out and have are on the daily wages, then you might have to focus on different areas of law. And at the same time, if you are in an organization which is more corporate side of it, then you might have to focus on different code, or like you have to focus more on the posh act, I would say, prevention of sexual harassment act. So it depends on the kind of organization that you're working in, and in kind of position that you're working in, and what kind of structure your company has. So what we are trying to teach you here is that how you can become the lead in HR, right? If you have the knowledge of these laws, if you have the knowledge of these distinct things, you can help your legal team, you can help your company to build a policy around it. You can help your company to avoid damages, or maybe different fines that they may incur because of their employee management or employee complaints. So uh, all in all, the HRs are now not restricted to just holding the team together and giving keeping an update on sorry, who is doing what, and who is getting paid how, but to actually nurture them, and to actually take care of them, and also take care of the company as itself. So if just imagine yourself, if as an HR you go and tell your director or the co-founder or a CEO that, boss, look, this step that we are taking can be dangerous for us, and as a policy we should follow these procedures as our labor code or the posh act suggest in this way. All right. Now the legal team might have given a different aspect, or a legal team might have informed the co-founder or the CEO or the director, but you go up there and tell them that as a policy for our employees, for our laborers, or for the whole organization, we can plan in this way. Understand your importance, right? The director will see the potential in you, will understand that you can be the connecting link between the connecting link to lead this company and bring it out to a large major level. Because at the end of the day, today everybody is looking for a safe work environment and an interactive work environment, and that's where UHRs can crack the deal, and we are here to teach you this. Starting tomorrow, we have 2-day free boot camp um, uh, on how you can use labor laws to become from an HR manager to a business leader. So we have a question. I had a question yesterday also, and I have a question right now. Where can I study labor laws? So we have various courses. LawSikho has designed various courses for labor laws, and keeping in mind HR professionals in specific. And I had a question yesterday on the lines that do we have a certificate course or a diploma course, or how it is. So I'll just give you an overview on that. Um, we have a diploma in labor, employment, and industrial laws, which includes POSH Act as well. So these are specially designed for HR managers, and we also have a certificate course. I'll have to check if we still live with that, but with the diploma course we are live. You can go and check that course as well, and it is truly designed for the HR managers, and keeping in mind that HR managers are not coming from a law background, they are not lawyers, so they need to be taught how they have to read law and understand it without confusion, because that's what they teach. Being a lawyer, I can say this, that's what they teach in 5 years, that how to read law. And for specifically HR managers, we have curated this process, and we have curated this you know the course, so that you can understand, and you can also learn labor law, how to read it. And that's where you can read labor laws. Also, to understand better, I would say that attend the boot camp tomorrow and a day after, 6 to 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and you will get a lot of information on this, like uh, you will get to know how you can read these laws, and uh, these you can get your roadmap to you know getting to the top management positions. So this is a free boot camp that we are organizing, and Ramnuj Mukherjee and Abhyuday Agarwal, the CEO and CEO of LawSikho respectively, would teach you various skills, and various what do we say, uh, and give you various free giveaways. All right. So what you will learn in this boot camp, I can give you a brief outlook. The impact on salary structure, ESI, PF, gratuity, and other social security benefit. Of what? Impact of what? So that question, if you people are not aware, we had a web of labor laws earlier, right? We still have a few more, but now, as a government policy, we are having new labor codes, and the government is aiming at having 4 labor codes in total. And their motto is 4 labor codes, and freedom from the web of various labor codes that were going around. Like, we had multiple, around maybe more than 10, I guess. So now you will just have 4 labor codes which are new. Obviously they will be derived from these all codes, and maybe the compilation of all these codes, but then again they are according to the new age working scenarios and new age salary structures. And then working environment has changed in the past with this pandemic. So there are different changes that we have brought in our working styles. So as an HR, you can see that what opportunity lies for yourself if you learn these skills. So we have legal risk for labor violations on for organization directors and HR managers, and how HR managers can minimize these. So basically, there's a long list of violation given to the companies, that if you violate this, you can be fined for this. So all of this needs to go into the policy of handling the human resource, or the labor, or the employee that you have. So how can you evaluate this risk with business? All right. So I'll tell you what, a lot of times uh, legal might say this won't work, business might say I want to do this only. Now there is no link. Labor, the legal team does not understand why they want to do it. They are like, okay, business team is just thinking in a just profit, 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 and they are not understanding that because of this they might face a issue in future. Now as an HR, if you understand that how the policy can be made, and if you understand these labor laws, you can be the connecting link between the business and the legal, right? You can help them, that if we bring this policy change in our company, then it might be that we can reach the business goals, as well as we can be in the limits of the legal um, environment. That's what will make you a leader, and will make you to rise up to the key managerial posts, and be maybe a director of a company, right? And also, there if you work in a very labor heavy company, or a manufacturing company, or something of that sorts, there might be a lot of labor court and tribunal cases that might be going on with the legal team. Now, as a HR, you can help them to minimize the cost, or maybe you can help them in their arguments. So if you be the joining link and the support to the legal team, being from the human resource department, just imagine the opportunities you have, right? I have talked about a lot of opportunities and importance of labor laws, but how do you read these labor laws? Where do you read these labor laws? Join our 2 day boot camp starting tomorrow. It starts at 6 p.m. and goes on till 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time. It is for 2 days. It will be going on 15th and 16th. Same timings, 6 to 9 p.m. You invest 6 hours with us, and Abhyuday Agarwal and Ramanuj Mukherjee, COO and CEO of LawSikho, will make sure that you have a roadmap to achieve all of these opportunities. You have a roadmap to achieve each of the opportunity that I have talked about, and how you can read labor laws, how you can help in policy building. And they are giving you lot of free giveaways, and this boot camp is also for free. You just have to register with us and attend the boot camp tomorrow and a day after. Invest your 6 hours. Like, I have seen a lot of people, having success through the roadmaps that our team has researched on, and how Abhyuday Agarwal and Ramanuj Mukherjee deliver it to mentor you according to your needs, right? And it's a interactive session. You can ask questions and you will get the answers live from them, and they will mentor you on that. So I had a question yesterday. Is there a is there a lot of opportunities if I complete, if after HR, as a HR manager, if I get a diploma in corporate laws, will I benefit a lot? So I would answer, you might benefit, right? But at this point of time, the new labor laws are coming in. If you get a diploma in labor laws, you might excel in a much better way, and you might open a lot of more opportunities, which will be discussed in the boot camp tomorrow, right? So this is how things are for you guys in HR. I would not be wrong in saying that lot of people working as HR managers right now don't realize that their you know what do I say, their career is not stagnated at just becoming the senior manager at HR department, or maybe a vice president at a HR department. You can crack to become a director. You can crack to become a key managerial person. You can crack to be a maybe a co-founder someday. It depends. You can be so influential in a company, in a growth of your company, wherever you are working, because of the knowledge that you have, right? And the skills that you have. We are LawSikho is a company that teaches you practical skills, right? And that's what we are bringing in for you guys. If you learn these labor laws, if you learn how to read these labor laws without any confusion and overlapping, then definitely you can crack this. So Ali Sarwar is saying, how can I book my seat in HR Bootcamp tomorrow? I have given you the registration link. You have to register. Once you register, you will get the link in your email from Zoom. All right. As you register, you get the link. All right. That's one thing. You will get a link tomorrow as well. So if we are starting at 6 p.m., you will get a link at 5 p.m. reminding you that we are starting in 1 hour. Get yourself free, get yourself in a space where you can learn. And once you get in that space, join our boot camp at 6 p.m. Joining link will be in your email. It will come from Zoom itself, right? We are having this boot camp on Zoom, so Zoom meetings. So you join there, and generally we start at 5:30. So if you want to join early and have an interaction, or maybe you want to put forward your questions in advance, you can come early, put your questions forward, and interact and be comfortable in the boot camp. And then we'll start at 6 p.m. It goes on till 9 p.m. We teach you a lot of things. Ramanuj Mukherjee and Abhyodaya Agarwal teach you a lot of things, and make it productive for you. And then at the end, they share free giveaways with you as well. So it's going to be a great journey for you. And you might find out your own roadmap. It depends on how you are positioning yourself and what kind of questions you're asking. If you give your lot of questions right now also, I'll forward these to Ramanuj and Abhyuday, and they will curate something on those lines, so that you have a roadmap for yourself. And learning lots and lots of things, and you are developing ahead in your career. So that's how things are. uh, any more questions for me? I had a lot of people in Telegram today. So yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. If you have any questions, you can post. And all right, so I have some questions in Telegram. I'll just see, because I can't see them right now. Okay. Sahana is asking, are we also gonna study on wage code? So I don't think that's on the like, we are not teaching you the labor laws as such tomorrow, but we are teaching you how you can read those laws, right? How you can understand those laws. All right. And maybe I can just forward this question, that people are interested on the wage code and they want to have insights on that. And maybe they will, sorry, so they will get the things in your line of question. And but what I can assure you is that they are going to teach you few tricks and tips to understand how the wage code works, and what are the changes that are being brought in. Because a lot of things are being changed. And as I told you already, that one of the key pointers that we will be discussing is the impact on salary structure, ESI, PF, gratuity, and other social security benefits. If for your knowledge, if you don't know, we have a new social security code coming in, right? You can look up in the government website for this. As I was talking, that there are four new codes coming in for labor laws. So one of which is this social security code. So we will be briefly discussing on this, but obviously you know that we can't teach you the whole wage code in 6 hours. But definitely what we can teach you in 6 hours is how you can read it and understand it yourself. That's more important. I don't like, we don't believe in hand holding you for every subject. We believe in teaching and upskilling the students that we have. All right. We empower you to read it and understand it and implement it in your career. All right. So if you want to know that what will be the effects on the salary structure, ESI, PF, and gratuity, and other social security norms, then yes, we will be briefly discussing them. But more importantly, what we will be discussing is that how you can actually read them, how actually you can implement them, how actually you can understand them better. So I would recommend you to attend the boot camp tomorrow and a day after, uh, and get your roadmap, to becoming a business leader for tomorrow. And I hope to see all of you, Ankita, Ekta, Ali Sarwar, Sahana, Nandan, to become a great leader tomorrow, right? And if you have the like we have cracked this. This is the solution for HR managers to break the shackles of the same structure and be a business leader of tomorrow. So join us tomorrow, right? And a day after, that is 15th and 16th of January, from 6 to 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Invest 6 hours in your learning, and make sure that you are not just a HR manager or a event manager, but a business leader, but a person who handles and leads the company. Because HR professionals are really, really, really essential for a company. It's just that you don't realize your potential. Companies actually don't realize that how important HRs can be, because they know the ins and outs, they know the uh, structure of how the employees are working, and how, if just imagine, if you just know the laws that you have, that are governing these employees and laborers. If you know them, and you know them how to implement them, read them, and safeguard your company, and provide a safe space for your employees, just imagine the kind of responsibility that HRs have, right? Just imagine the kind of opportunities that you guys have. And like, you can be the major business leader tomorrow. And the upcoming trend of startups, that like it has already here taken over our community, right? Now Shark Tank India is also here. So the little part of India which was not exposed to the startup world will be exposed, because it's on Sony television. And people are getting to know that there's something like startups also. So there we might see another boom of startups, right? So just understand how important a HR can be, and how you can lead the community, the corporation, or the company, and for that matter of fact, a startup. If you from the very beginning of a startup, in the very initial stage of the startup, you join in there as a HR, and you help them develop their policies. So don't you think that you will be a director of that company one day? You will definitely be, because you are safeguarding them from various various penalties that they might face, and various what do we say, fines that they might face. And they you can guide them on the legal aspects of going to the labor courts. So just have trust in yourself, and see the opportunity that is lying here. To understand this better, how this opportunity exists, and how you guys can crack this opportunity, what is the roadmap that you have to take? Attend our boot camp from tomorrow, that goes on for 2 days, 15th January and 16th January, 6 to 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time. I'm mentioning Indian Standard Time. We have a lot of international people also joining in. So I'm mentioning for you people that it's Indian Standard Time, 6 to 9 p.m. So join in on time. You can come in 30 minutes early or 10 minutes early. You can interact with us, post your questions. You can in fact post your questions right now as well. I have given a lot of uh, answers to you as well. And Abhyuday Agarwal and Ramnuj Mukherjee also can answer those questions in the session tomorrow and a day after. So you can pour in your questions in Telegram or in the YouTube as well. So I have a question from Jyoti Yadav here. She's asking how to use those giveaways. So we have already shared few giveaways in our Telegram channel, and you guys want to know how you can use these free giveaways. I would say it would be better to understand it from the authors of the giveaways itself. So Ramanuj Mukherjee and Abhyuday Agarwal, with their research team and other professors have designed this giveaways. So I would invite you to the free bootcamp that we are having tomorrow and a day after, and there they are going to teach you the skills and how you can use these free giveaways. So let's say if uh, uh, privacy policy is being shared as a free giveaway, they will also tell you that how to understand that privacy policy and maybe how to draft that privacy policy. You have to join us and get to know all of this. I'll just see if we have any questions left. Mm-mm-mm. All right. So I don't think I have any more questions. And thank you, Ali Sarwar, for saying that it's a nice session. I'm glad that you liked it. You can post in your comments how you liked the session today. But don't forget to join the session that's starting tomorrow and day after. 2-day free bootcamp on how you can use labor laws to go from HR manager to a business leader. Take charge of your life. All right, invest 6 hours to learn new skills, new practical skills, that I should say, and excel in your career. All the best, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. Bye bye. I'll just wait for a 30-second if we have any last questions. Sana, was your question answered on the wage code? All right. Thank you so much, guys. All the best. Don't forget to join tomorrow and a day after, 15th and 16th January, 6 to 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time. It's 2-day free boot camp. You can attend it from anywhere. It's an online boot camp on Zoom. To find the link, check your email box. You will get it there. A mail from Zoom. All right. When you have registered, you have already got the joining link. So it's a unique link for you because we trust your privacy. We respect your privacy, and that's why it's a unique joining link for you, just for you. So be there, and yeah, and you will also get a reminder mail 1 hour before. So like 5 p.m. you will get a reminder mail from Zoom to attend the boot camp. You can also find your joining link there. So be there. Bye bye. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Bye bye.